Hello and welcome to sportsbookreview.com. The Champions League quarterfinals is heating up. Very exciting final teams remain. It's the first leg of the quarterfinals, and today we're previewing Tuesday's matches. Big man on campus, Nigel Seeley and Gordon Flash Watson, all here to give their prediction. First of all, welcome, boys. Thank you for joining me today.
Thanks for having us, Nat.
Thank you very much. Happy Easter to you as well.
Happy Easter. Yes, right. I'm very excited. Sorry, everybody who was waiting, but a few technical difficulties, as they say, but we are ready to start. We've got Sevilla versus Bayern Munich and Juventus versus Real Madrid. Very exciting stuff. Starting with Sevilla versus Bayern Munich now. Bayern Munich 1.65, draw 4.25, Sevilla 5.8. I got those at different bookies, so check around for your odds there. Get the best bang for your buck, as they say. Sevilla, they beat Manchester United. Some say was an easy match for them. Really, Manchester United were the ones that should have come through, but they didn't. Bayern Munich there 1.65 away. Not a bad price, but Nigel, I think, were we not talking about this? Did we not do a futures? And you said that was not a good price in your opinion.
I thought it was very short. I thought first legs are obviously notoriously difficult to predict. I think second legs are a bit more. But I've done a bit of research in the first legs, and the first legs in Champions League matches have been quite open affairs. Last year, 3 of the 4 quarter-final games in their first leg all absorbed over 2.5 goals, which is something that you would probably not suspect. You'd think there'd be more goals in the second legs, but the first legs have been quite open. My only concern with backing Bayern Munich at the short price 1.65 is that they've conceded in their last 12 away Champions League games, which is an alarming stat. You know, that means they've got to obviously score 2 goals to win. They've got the firepower to score that, but you want to be with a side that are a lot stronger at the back. I wouldn't put anybody off backing the 1.65 Bayern Munich, but it's a bet that I don't think is really, really, really that great a value. I think they'll beat Seville comfortably by 2 goals in the return leg. And if you saw the Seville's performance for 87 minutes against Barcelona last time out before Messi come on the pitch, they were 2-0 up, and you would have thought that Seville would be the bet here. So I'm not paying anything on the match markets. I think there's goals in this game. The way that Bayern Munich concede, I think goals are in the game. Then it's a very short price over 2.5 goals. It's around at 1.62. Both teams to score is 1.66. And I think that Seville have got goals in them. I know they didn't produce it in the Manchester United home leg, but they have got goals in them. They can't defend very well. They don't think they're up to the challenge of the top echelons in European football. And I fancy goals in this game. So I'm swerving the match markets. I'm not going to have a bet on the match markets. I think Bayern Munich probably will win it, but no value at the price. The defensive frailties, I wouldn't touch them for me. So both teams to score would be my bet here at 1.66.
Really? Okay. Defensive frailty. I don't know. Sevilla at home. Obviously, Bayern Munich come from that whopping 6-0 Borussia Dortmund win. Would you back Sevilla to score, big man?
Yeah, I would. I'm actually going to go kind of with the way Nigel's going. I'm just going to go both teams to score in the over 2.5. Look, we know Bayern Munich will score. I mean, that's just what they do. They score goals for fun. And, Nigel makes a good point. I'm not in love with backing a Sevilla team and think that they're going to not give goals up. They'll give goals up, but they are highly motivated in this game. They've generally done fairly well against more top-flight competition. But let's be real. They are the worst team left in this field, but they're at home. Like I said, should be highly motivated for the game. I think they can find a way to score a goal here. I think Nigel's right with the score prediction, 2-1, 3-1. I was real close to just taking Bayern Munich. I just think the golfing class here is just too much. I think anytime you can get Bayern Munich at a price like this or higher, I think you just automatically have to play it. So I might even consider looking at Bayern Munich in the over 2.5. I think at worst we see 2-1 here. I think it's more of 3-1. Actually, I'll tell you what, that's what I'm going to go with. I wanted kind of just to go with goals, but I just don't see Bayern Munich losing. I think they're just a much better side.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Bayern Munich in the over 2.5 at 2.25.
Yeah, I like that one as well. Flash, I can see you nodding. Will they want to wrap it up before they head to their home leg, Bayern Munich?
Biggest thing I've heard tonight, golf in class. You've got potential winners against the worst team in the competition. Bayern Munich all the way for me. I've done a double already. In fact, I've done a treble. First leg's already in. And I've done Bayern Munich, and I've done one in the next one that I'll. But yeah, I'm going to do Bayern Munich to win and over 2.5 goals. So yeah, I'm with Bayern Munich all the way.
Yeah. I have to say, just reading some of the comments, I don't know if you guys can see any of them. We've got Anne S, Bayern Munich -1. That's a bet that I'm taking for this match as well. We've got Hussein Dashti says Bayern to win and over 2.5 goals. Anzi says over 2.5 goals. I predict a goal fest. It looks like we are all singing on the same hymn sheet here. I think Bayern Munich will get the job done. Just Nigel, they're staying away from that outright, but going for that.
Just one thing that, I mean, team Liverpool have gone there, haven't won. Manchester United have gone there, haven't won. Barcelona have gone there and haven't won. We're very lucky to get a draw. So big teams have gone to Seville. Seville at home is a tough place to go. It's I've been there, watched the game there when I was out in Spain, and you're right close to the pitch. The atmosphere is really, really intense, and it'll be absolutely electric there. And there's been teams that have gone to Seville as odds-on favourites, heavy odds-on favourites, and they haven't won a game. So that would put me off slightly if I was going to back the 1.63 and the fact it's the first leg. So, you talk about potential winners. Well, Barcelona are the favourites to win it. They never won there. Liverpool was big man's tip to win it. They never won there. So why would but Atletico Madrid went there as well. They lost 3-1 there. So teams in Spain don't like going to Seville. And I think the Bayern Munich will have to. I've told you, both teams have scored. Bayern Munich, that's my only bet. I'd be a layer at 1.63 rather than a backer, but it wouldn't surprise me to win it. But top teams have gone to Seville. The best teams in Spain, the two of the best teams in Spain, haven't played Real Madrid at home yet, have both gone there and haven't won. But in every single one of those games, both teams have scored. 3-3 Man United, 2-1 against Atletico Madrid, and 2-2 against Barcelona. So there's definitely goals. There's defensive faults in both sides.
Mm-hmm.
I think 1.63 is a dangerous play.
Yeah, I tell you as well, just take a look for the both teams to score betting odds here. You can get as high as 1.7 Sporting Bet, 1.66 Bet365, 1.67 and 1.68 seems to be also the average odds. Paddy Power, Unibet, Coral. So shop around for your odds there. But interesting points there you make about Sevilla. Maybe tread carefully with that Bayern Munich. I tell you, Bayern Munich to qualify is 1.14. So you can definitely, the bookies are predicting them doing a number when they host Sevilla. Juventus versus Real Madrid now. Real Madrid 2.62, Juventus 3.02, and the draw 3.34. You've got sort of defense against attacking power. Start us off, big man. I know Juve, your team. You've often sort of bet with the defense of Juve. Can they keep Real Madrid from scoring, or is this another both teams to score bet?
I think they can. I was kind of more high on it a couple weeks ago, but with how good Real Madrid are, it's hard to imagine that they're going to keep goals out here. And look, I've been largely in the camp of, look, Buffon is on his last leg. He's obviously very frail at this point. He's getting older. That's a concern for me. And I look at the way that Real Madrid can just go up and down. I don't really want to back a win to nil or anything like that. I think the both teams to score is a great play here. Both teams have plenty of attacking quality here. I think at worst, I could see a draw, frankly, 1-1 in this match. Which I'm kind of tempted to take at 3.25. I think these teams are real similar. I think Real Madrid will obviously, they get the second leg at their house, which is obviously huge. But like Nigel said with Sevilla, Juventus, they rarely lose at home either. They're very good. We all know in Turin. So I think going there, it's going to be a much cagier match. We might see a lot of missed opportunities early on. I'm going to go with, though, both teams finding the goal at some point. I'll go Higuain score, and we'll go CR7 score 1-1. I'll take both teams to score at 1.9.
Yeah. 1.9. Nice. And Flash, over to you. It looks, those odds are pretty close there, with obviously the highest price going for the draw. The big man was sort of leaning towards 3.34. But if you do look at the to qualify betting outright, Real Madrid come in at 1.5. Juventus are a further 3. Who do you see winning this match and then qualifying to the next round?
Real Madrid and Real Madrid. I see Real Madrid winning this game, and 2.52. I'm not going to try and complicate the issue. I thought that Tottenham, even though they missed a penalty, Juve, I thought Tottenham really gave them a hide in territorial and passing and moving. These are not the Juve. I mean, I can't have Juve against this side. I mean, I would have Paris Saint-Germain, and yet Paris Saint-Germain got completely outclassed by Real Madrid. So I mean, I think Real Madrid will win this. I can see it being 2-1, but I can also see it being 2-0. So I'm not going to get done by one of the teams not scoring. So I'm just going to go Real Madrid to win.
Yeah, okay. I definitely think there's going to be a cagier match, certainly than Sevilla by Munich. Do you think we're going to see less goals in this match, Nigel?
I think you're probably going to see less goals, but I do think they're going to see goals. I think both teams will score. I mean, I've done a bit of research in this game, and whenever these two sides play, there's always goals. You would think that it'd be cagey games. Last year's Champions League final was 4-1. Obviously, the game changed early because Real Madrid got a very early goal. But 6 of the last 7 times these two played, they played a lot in Champions League football, seeing both teams scoring. They're always goals. There's always goals. And Cristiano Ronaldo, his record in this game, He's played the last 5 matches against Juventus. He scored 7 goals against Juventus in the last 5 matches for Real Madrid. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's already got 12 goals in the Champions League this year. He's the all-time record goal scorer in the Champions League. You can get 2.6 Ronaldo to score any time. A man who scored 7 goals in his last 5. He's not the kind of player those Juventus defence will want to be up against. I mean, they're aging and they don't want anyone running in with the pace that he's got. And I've got to go for both teams to score at 1.91, but I think Ronaldo at 2.6 to score any time is a great bet. I mean, he's hungry in this competition. He comes alive. He wants to be the top goal scorer. It's always a bit of a race between him and Messi, and he's got something to prove. And I think with that record, 7 goals in 5 games against them, I think he's a fantastic bet at 2.6.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm on the same page as you as well, big man as well. I have to say, as far as the outrights go, Flash, I'm staying away, but both teams to score and Ronaldo anytime goal scorer as well is a good bet. Just reading some of the comments again, if you can get both teams to score at 1.9, that's decent, says Patrick Farrell. But we do actually have, for example, Abdul Baki says Juve draw no bet, and I saw somewhere else as well. Somebody wrote Juve double chance, Smon Nor, both teams to score over 2.5 goals, and Juventus double chance there. But then we do have comments saying from Dylan says Real is going to win. So no one is going for the draw. It's either Juventus or Real Madrid, but let's hope we see goals in this one. All right, those are the 2 Tuesday's matches. We are heading on over to the next video where we've got Stuart from Dipter HQ, Martin Green and Alex from Need for Tips joining us. But before we wrap up, just wanted to get you to just run by your bets again and give us your favourite one. Start us off, Flash.
Bayern Munich and over 2.5 goals. And Real Madrid.
Okay, and which one's your favourite?
Bayern Munich and over 2.5 goals.
Okay, very nice. Over to you, big man. What do you like? What's your
I'm going to go
bets?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Real Madrid and Juventus. Both teams to score 1.9. And I'm going to go Flash, Bayern Munich and over 2.5. Flash and I are on the same page today. That's, I guess, not technically good for me, but hopefully Flash, me being in another state will give me the same mojo when we go on the same thing together. So let's rock, Flash.
Oh, yeah, but hang on, big man. Hang on. I'm showing a bit of form, you know. My form is like quite good at the minute, so I could be on the right one. And who knows? It might just be me copying you.
You've gotten out of the championship. Actually, I'm sorry. You gotten out of League One. You're kind of a small championship side at this point. You're working your way up to the Premier League. Yeah. You'll get there soon.
My ground's being redeveloped.
Yes.
He's like 17th spot in the Premier League right now, 1 point away from relegation. No, you pulled yourself back up. You're doing good. All right. And sorry, which one was your best bet there, big man?
Both teams to score, Juventus, Real Madrid.
Okay. All right. And over to you, Nigel. Just summarise your bets again and your favourite, your nap for Tuesdays.
Well, firstly, I think you're being very, very kind to Flash in those statements anyway. But that's the first thing I would say. And also that you've got the Juventus strip on there, I see. So I thought you'd go for Juventus. I'm going to go for both teams to score in both games. Both teams to score at 1.91 and 1.66. And I'm going to go for the man that everybody loves to hate, Cristiano Ronaldo. CR7 to score anytime, 2.6, 7 goals in 5 games. You should be about 1.8 to score in this game. 2.6 is the value.
Yeah, hey, I'm absolutely with you.
Yep.
What do you rate Flash? Like Salford City level or like that kind of low, like 5th or 6th tier?
As a betting pundit, he's not that high. But as a man and a fella, he's at Manchester City.
Exactly. I agree.
Oh.
Totally right.
There we go. Isn't that lovely? All right, ending the show with love. Thank you so much for watching. Head on over to our next
if only
next link
this
as
weren't
well.
a family show.
I don't think it is. It is Flash. It's not a family show, but we're family. Team Bankroll. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Well, the next link will be coming up shortly. Thank you for watching, and thank you, big man Nigel Seeley and Gordon Flash Watson, for your tips. And I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Ta-da.